This news just in. Fire crews responded at 5 p.m. this evening to a large junkyard fire at Toledo Shredding on the east side. Although mostly contained at this time, fighting the fire initially created water supply and accessibility challenges. The biggest challenge was finding a water source to get water to the area, but crews were getting the fire under control around 6:45 p.m. on Tuesday. A large area of shredded cars and scrap metal, approximately 100 by 150 feet, was burning, so the Toledo Fire and Rescue Department requested aid with Toledo Refinery, who is utilizing their foam operation. There are no structures near the fire, and no injuries have been reported at this time.
Welcome to Maumee State Park in Oregon, Ohio. We're staying one night here. This park is close to Toledo, Ohio. It has 252 electrical sites, dump stations, and showers. There are a ton of amenities here. I wish we were staying longer. They have fishing and hunting, hiking, picnicking. There's swimming on the beach, concession stands, nature center, and programs, along with boat rentals. Just about everything you'd want to do here. We decided to stay at Maumee State Park because it's the closest park we found to Toledo, Ohio, and we stopped on our journey to see my great aunt who recently turned 99. One of our favorite things to do is to go out to eat, so we're going to take her to dinner. You'll see my aunt, 99-year-old aunt, in this picture, along with Paula and myself and Peyton and Fred. And we are heading off to Tony Packo's. We're off and on our way to dinner. If you look out on your left side, you'll see Jamie Farr Park. You might recognize him as the character Klinger from MASH. Toledo was his home city, and he mentioned it a lot in the series MASH. So they renamed the park on Summit Street, Jamie Farr Park. This is the park where he used to play at as a little child. We are now at Tony Packo's. This is my Aunt Ada's favorite restaurant. They serve American-Hungarian food and was also made popular by Jamie Farr. And they have tons of hot dog buns signed by many famous people. And we'll just show you a little bit around Tony Packo's and we'll enjoy our dinner. So check out that sunset. Isn't it beautiful? You can still see the smoke from the shredding fire, but it's still a lovely evening to walk on the beach before we head back to our campsite. It's a beautiful beach sitting on Lake Erie. This is where you can go swimming at. And as we head up the boardwalk, there's Peyton sitting in the swing. Of course you got that smartness from your mother. Huh? Yes. Okay. You don't believe it? Oh, beautiful. Come on, tell me, where'd you get your smartness from?
God.
Good answer. I helped a little bit. As we move forward on the beach, you can see that some of the beach areas is taped off. They are protecting the piping plover, which is a bird that is an endangered bird, which means that this bird has a possibility of becoming extinct. And there's signs all around telling us information about this particular bird and how they're protecting it. And it came to my mind that this would be a great teachable moment, because as we are journeying throughout the United States, you might find great topics that can become teachable moments. Looking at the Piping Plover sign, it comes to my mind of a teachable moment. All through your school years, you have to write research papers or start studying research as early as kindergarten. And if your child becomes very excited about this extinct bird or almost extinct bird, you can now use this as a topic, because one of the first steps in teaching children how to research a project is coming up with a topic. So right here, you've found a topic. Your child's excited. So let's move on and start using this as a research project. Your next step is you have to search for information. You have tons of information here with the signs that are displayed, and you can take that and maybe take a shot of it with your phone, go over it with your child, and help them search information. Once you go home, you can also get books on it. You can research it through the internet, and the next step is to organize this information, and then your child can share this information. So maybe you weren't even thinking about research projects at this moment, but sometimes those teachable moments arise, and you can just go with it and start a unit right here and there on researching. So just a little tidbit and helpful suggestion. Here's a picture of a piping plover. They are a bird that is an endangered species. That means there are very few of them, and there is a potential that they could become extinct. We also have a picture of plover eggs. They usually lay these eggs in groups of 4 in a depressed little area in the sand, and usually fill it with small pebbles. So one of the other things you need to keep in mind with research projects that you usually have to do one a year, starting from kindergarten on up, and these research projects help develop higher questioning skills, practice taking notes, working on paraphrasing, and as well as helping our children communicate their ideas. Okay, Peyton found herself a climbing tree. Let's see if she still has it. Do you still have climbing abilities, Peyton?
We're gonna find out.
Oh, your dog wants you. Look at her.
She doesn't like when I climb trees.
No, I see that. She doesn't like when you climb trees, does she? Uh-oh, she's going higher.
Ow.
Your mama's going higher. Storm. Your mama's going higher. What do you think of her going higher? Can you get her?
Oh man, I don't mind going up, getting down's the hard part.
The truth in that. There she is, Storm. There's the mama. There's your mama. And therefore we have documented Peyton's climbing tree.
Okay, it's time for the Maumee Bay self-service report. As you can see, T-Mobile, non-existent. AT&T, really underperforming. But Verizon was kicking it out, so that's what you want to have if you come here. Or just go to the beach. Put the internet away. You'll like that. All right, we'll talk to you next week. Have a good week.
We are ready to head out of Maumee State Park. We had a wonderful evening last night. This park is amazing. We had a wonderful dinner with my Aunt Edith and Paula, and I'm still full from Tony Packo's Hungarian food.
Yeah, I had the combo. It's delicious. And maybe some fried pickles.
So if you're looking for a park in the Toledo, Ohio region, come on, visit this one. It's fabulous.
And how did you like Mary's teachable moment there? I thought that was very interesting. And cute little birds. Oh my goodness. And so let's save the birds. So, but if you like this video, be sure to subscribe so you get to see us all. And then, hit that notification bell and give us a thumbs up.
All right. And if you have any comments about things you'd like to see or ideas to make our channel better, we would appreciate them. And until then, bye-bye.
See ya.